Joe Downs for the ACES Instant Replay postgame report. The MVC schedule open for the University of Evansville men's basketball team today with a little bit of everything. However, it also was lacking something, a victory for the ACES.
Orange was the color of choice at the Ford Center this afternoon as the University of Evansville once again joined hands with Logan's Promise for the third annual West Side game. There was also plenty to cheer about before they tipped it off, with the return of top scorer Ryan Taylor from injury after 4 weeks. Boot Gibson was also making his return to the lineup after missing Wednesday's game against Duke. Taylor made his presence felt right off the opening tip, draining the jumper to open the game. Taylor would continue his torrid return with the nice fake baseline drive and deuce, putting Evansville up by 5 early. Blake Simmons would join the attack from the perimeter, draining the trifecta. Then it's back to Taylor, and he plays string music, and suddenly UE is up by 7. The aforementioned Boot Gibson pushes the advantage with a pair of layups, and the Aces are up double digits midway through the opening stanza. However, late in the half, the Redbirds get red hot from beyond the arc, specifically Malik Yarbrough. And when he torches the twine before the buzzer, Illinois State has a 36-33 lead at the break. The second half begins much like the first, with Ryan Taylor blazing out of the blocks, tallying 3 buckets in the first minute and a half of play to knot it up, then take the lead on the and one. Then KJ Riley and Boot Gibson follow Taylor's lead, and just like that, the UE advantage is back up to 7. However, Illinois State would roar back again. Keyshawn Evans with the tray knots it up at 57 with under 8 minutes to go. Ryan Taylor, who battled foul trouble the entire game, answers one more time. Part of a team-high 22-point performance, giving the Aces back the lead. But with just over 2 minutes to go, Keyshawn Evans strikes for another 3, giving the Redbirds the lead. Then Evans would supply the dagger triple with 19 ticks to go as the Aces fall in their MVC opener 72-66.
After the game, I caught up with head coach Marty Simmons as well as a few of the players to get their reaction to this tough loss.
Tough loss. I thought we had a lot of guys give great effort. Just made some mistakes at tough times.
Kind of something that we've been fighting for a while. It's just when we get leads, we got to build on them. We did for a little stretch, but then we end up giving up a 10-point lead. So
I thought it was a really good game, competitive-wise. I thought both teams, were going hard at each other throughout the game. Just at the end of the game, we needed a few more stops. It seemed like they scored on 3 or 4 straight possessions, and we got to do a better job, throughout the rest of the season of digging down and getting 2 or 3 stops in a row, so we can go down and build a lead. It seemed like the last 4 minutes we just kept trying to, tie it up, but we could never get the lead. I feel like we need to do a better job getting stops at the end.
Ryan Taylor made his return, looked sharp at points. Foul trouble kind of kept him from being all he could be.
Yeah, I thought he really gave us a huge lift. Him and Boo both being out there. I mean, they both played their hearts out. Ryan's only practiced I think twice since Cancun, so pretty incredible how he could come out there and play as well as he did.
I mean, it feels good to be out there with my teammates. I was really energized throughout the whole game and just ready to be out there and contribute. I feel good. I mean, I don't feel like I miss any days. I don't feel any more tired or anything like that. Like, I feel like I never was injured.
It seemed like every time he was starting to get a groove, he'd pick up a foul on the other end. And that's probably just being from off so long. He's just got to get back in the pace of the game. But it hurt because there'd be times where he'd rattle off 4 or 5 points in a row, and then he'd pick up his 3rd foul and he's back out. But as he gets playing more now, coming off the injury, I think he'll be better, containing his fouls.
What's the message or that you want to come out of this?
Well, number one, I want them to be able to go home and really enjoy their families. You know, it's Christmas, and I think it comes at a good time here. You know, these guys have been through quite a bit. When we come back, let's have a renewed enthusiasm, a renewed commitment to get better. You know, our hope is that we'll have Ryan and Boo and Drew's on the mend, and we can get everybody back, and we can put consecutive days of practice together and start to improve.
So the Aces end up with some coal in their stocking this Christmas Eve. However, they'll hope to put some pressure on it and make it into a diamond when they head up to the Windy City next Saturday to take on Loyola. For the Aces Instant Replay Postgame Report, I'm Joe Downs.
Our Fifth Third Bank moment of momentum belongs to Ryan Taylor. The junior returned after missing nearly a month with a broken foot to tally a team-high 22 points.
And remember, you can keep up with all things Evansville athletics on GoPurpleAces.com, as well as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and our YouTube channel.